In this video, we will cover the payroll journal and employer on the go. Depending on the user permissions granted by your payroll company, you may or may not have access to all the features discussed in this video. You access the payroll journal from the dashboard, main menu, under Payroll, Payroll Journal. The payroll journal is used for storing current and historical payroll records for each individual employee. This is the information the system uses to create your quarterly and annual returns and employee W-2s. When a pay date is processed or previewed in Employer on the Go, the system generates records and posts them to the payroll journal with a status of new, like these records we see here on the appraisal group. If you have exceptions or errors on a payroll, the payroll journal's individual tabs, we come to this upper left-hand corner, may be accessed prior to closing the payroll to help in troubleshooting. The payroll journal screen itself will always default to your most recent pay date. You can use this check date drop-down menu in the upper right-hand corner to view all pay dates stored for your company. This menu will stack past pay dates with the most recent on top. It only lists pay dates for the past year by default. To see every pay date ever closed for your company, you would have to select all. You also can select alternative data display periods, 7, 14, 30, etc., up to the past 365 days. To the left of there is a type menu. It defaults to display all payroll record types, but also allows you to view records according to their type: manual, history, third-party sick pay, etc. The 4 tabs within the payroll record are directly to the right of the read-only payroll journal icon. Click on an employee to select them, select the employee, then select the desired tab. The Details tab has employee information such as their name, employee number, pay period, pay date, as well as a summary of the check information, gross to net breakdown. You can also see if they're getting paid with direct deposit or with a paper check. The Wages Taxes tab displays the breakdown of earning codes that goes into the employee's gross pay, as well as their taxes broken out by tax type. The Deductions Accruals tab is useful so that you can see if all deductions and their matches are calculating according to how you have them set up for that employee. If you have vacation, sick, etc. accruals set up on your company, the bottom part of this tab will show if the system is recording used hours, earned hours, etc. as intended. You can also see the employee's beginning and ending balances. This information does not show on the standard payroll detail report. The direct deposit workers' comp, on this tab, you can see all accounts, direct deposit accounts that the employee's pay is being deposited into to ensure the distribution of their net pay is accurate. If you have workers' comp set up for your company, the bottom portion of the screen will have that information. Any corrections or updates that need to be made on a pay date must be made to the source data: company setup, employee setup, etc. This payroll journal is read-only. You cannot make any changes here. You make them to the source data, and then once the correction's done, you re-preview or reprocess the payroll to pick up the change. You can reprocess a payroll as many times as you need to until it's perfect. As a general note, once a pay date is closed, records in the payroll journal are locked down in a view-only status. The payroll would have to be voided to change information on a closed record. If you have questions or need further assistance, please contact your payroll company.